Good evening. In the past, we've talked about chemical properties and chemical changes, and we established that when a chemical change occurs, it involves a reaction between two or more substances. And when those two substances react, they form a new substance, and that new substance has totally new chemical and physical properties. We also established that a chemical property could be a substance's ability to either burn, which means it's flammable, react with acids, which means it will corrode, or react with oxygen, which means it will rust. But how do we know that this occurred? Well, we look for certain signs or evidence that a chemical reaction has occurred. One telltale sign that a chemical reaction has occurred is the formation of a gas where you wouldn't expect it. So not like when you're opening a soda bottle because you expect that there's bubbles in it. But let's say when you mix two liquids together, or you put a solid tablet of something or a powder inside a liquid and it starts to bubble. Okay, so the bubbling is the formation of a gas, and that is indicative that a chemical reaction has occurred. Another sign that a chemical reaction may have occurred would be an unexpected color change. So you see here you have a piece of metal and a clear liquid, and when they react with one another, they form a blue liquid. Okay, that's unexpected because you wouldn't expect to see blue come out of something that's a silverish color and a clear liquid. So the unexpected color change is the key. If you were going to mix yellow and blue together, you would expect that it would form a green color. But here, you have two substances that you would not necessarily expect to form a blue liquid. So an unexpected color change is indicative that a chemical reaction has occurred as well. Down below here, you have two different examples. You have something that's somewhat similar. You have two clear liquids, and when they mix together, they form this, you see this cloudiness, there's a solid substance that's forming in there. And you can see that over here with the yellow. You see that these two clear liquids join together and form this solid and yellow substance. So the formation of a solid, which we call a precipitate, is indicative that a chemical reaction has occurred. A fourth indicator that we're going to discuss today that a chemical reaction has occurred would be an unexpected change in temperature. You may have seen this unexpected change in temperature if you've ever seen somebody get hurt or been hurt yourself on a sports field or somewhere outside of a place where you have actual ice. Sometimes they have these little bags inside the medical kits, and inside those bags there's a solid crystal and there's a liquid, and the liquid's held in a pouch. And when you smack the bag together, you break that liquid, and when it mixes with those solid crystals or solid substance inside the ice pack, it causes the temperature of the ice pack to change. So unexpected temperature change as well. Just the same as some chemicals cause a reaction that cause the temperature to get cooler, some reactions occur and cause the substances to get warmer or hotter. So these are the four signs that we're going to discuss or look for that a chemical reaction has occurred, or evidence that a chemical reaction has occurred. If you have any questions, please feel free to write them down and come see us, and we'll discuss it in class, and we'll try and give you examples of different types of evidence or signs that a chemical reaction has occurred. Okay? Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.